So the next thing I want to show you is how to personalize a template that already exists in Canva. I am a huge believer in using the templates that Canva provides. These are professional graphic designers who have put templates together for you. They're balanced, the fonts work well together, they have beautiful colors. So, my rule of thumb when I use a template is to really try to only change two things. I wouldn't go into a template and change the font, the colors, and the pictures. I would go into a template and maybe change the picture because it probably is not going to have to do with whatever I'm posting about. And I would probably change the colors, right? But if I start moving elements around, changing the fonts, changing the colors, changing the pictures, it's going to start to lose its design integrity. So, at all costs, I really, really encourage you to try to work with something that they have as a template for when you're creating designs. So, I have opened up an Instagram sized post, and let me just actually show you how I did that. I'll go back to my homepage. I am back on the free version right now. I'm going to hit create a design. It's going to ask me the size. This really is important because if I choose Instagram story, you can see the pixels are very different, 1080 by 1920 versus an Instagram post 1080 by 1080. So you do really want to choose the type of post that you're making so that the size is correct. It's going to open up this window for me. It actually has suggestions for me, and ironically enough, I tend to like them. So let me pop this one in here, and I just clicked on it. Ooh, is it going to tell me? Let's see what it's going to say here. Ah, it's only for Canva Pro. So that is the other major difference is that you're going to have access to a lot more templates when you use Pro and a lot more pictures. So what it's telling me is that you can see this grid in the background with the Canva logo. These two pictures are Canva Pro photos. But that's okay because we don't actually need these pictures because we're going to change them. So I'm going to click in here and it says remove watermark and you can pay $1 or $2 to use it, but I would never do that. Instead, if you wanted this laptop, I would go into photos and I would just search laptop and find a replacement that was free. And it'll note when they're free in the bottom right hand corner. But we're not talking about laptops, we're talking about massage. So I've gone into the photos file on the left. I'm going to type in massage, and here's some really nice photos that are free. This one's pro, but there's definitely enough for me to work with that I could choose from that are free. So maybe I want this one. I'm going to put this in here. Now, we wanted a square, so I'm going to have to crop this. I'm going to line it up. That's a really great thing about Canva. It snaps things into place. So right now, I've lined it up with that left-hand square. I'm going to pull it in here, and it's going to show me when I've lined it up with the bottom square now. And now I just need to drag this way till we reach the bottom. So there's an option right there. If I don't like the placement, I know there's other parts of the picture that are missing. You can double click in the picture and kind of move it like that. So if you wanted to see the hands more, you can double click, slide it, and just hit done or press anywhere outside of that picture. Let's head over to this picture. I'm going to remove this. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe self-care I'm going to search. And maybe a lot of these are pro actually. So this one's free. That's pretty calming looking. So maybe I'm going to use this one. Again, it's a rectangle. It's not the size I want. I'm just going to kind of trim it up a little bit before I try to pop it in here. Maybe a little bit more. And then I'm going to make it smaller. I'm going to snap it into place there. Then I'm going to drag this side out. I'm going to drag the bottom out. Again, I'm going to double click in it. Maybe I want it to be more centered because I'm a little OCD. And I'm going to say, okay. So now we've replaced the pictures, okay? This was a really nice template. I really do like the font, but it's not saying what I want it to. So I'll click in here, and you can see that the power of branding has a square around it. And then you've got this dotted outline around a workshop. So that means that these fonts have been grouped together, or these text boxes. So that means they're going to move. Let me pop out of here. They're going to move as one, even though they're two different text boxes. If you want to ungroup them, you're going to click on these three dots. You're going to hit ungroup. You're going to click out of there. And now the power of branding, sorry, there we go. The power of branding is going to move independent of a workshop. Okay, so if you ever want to move a font or get rid of it, just ungroup it and then do what you need to do. But let's say this is going to say New Year Massage Specials. Geez, I don't know. Let's say, we'll just say January 2021. You know, you can make these whatever you want. Maybe you're just saying reach out for more details. And then you put your website. So, oops, we're going to just put massage.com. I really like this sort of, you know, wispy plant looking thing in the background, flower. I think that's really pretty. So I'm going to leave that. I think it's appropriate. I think that looks good for a massage type brand. And then you've got your colors. So I've replaced the pictures. I've just updated what the font says. I didn't change the font at all, but maybe that's not my color that I use. So, you know, you can easily go into your colors and update it. Again, if you had Canva Pro, you would have your business colors available to you right over here. So that's how I would take a template. Let me actually just add a page here. I'm going to go back into templates and put this original in here. It's going to keep reminding me to upgrade. And just show you kind of the difference. So this was theirs, very pretty, and this is ours, and we've really kept the same sort of integrity and look and feel of that original. It's really pretty. So that's how I would update a Canva template.